We had latest jobs data out of the UK showing that the labour market remains tight, but that it could be starting to cool. Joining us now is Bloomberg's Lizzy Burden to break all of the data down for us. So, Lizzy, what did you see?
Well, it looks like the labour market's still tight, but past peak tightness, perhaps. Unemployment held steady at 3.8%. That's what economists had expected. But at the same time, employment rose 160,000 and vacancies fell on the quarter. So what it suggests is that people are perhaps coming back to the workforce because they need to boost their incomes to deal with the cost of living crisis. You've got inflation running at a 40-year high in the UK. And also in this data, you can see that real regular pay fell by a record 3%. But because we're perhaps past peak tightness, the bargaining power of workers will be eroded. But then looking forward, the Bank of England sees this picture continuing. It sees unemployment rising above 6% as firms have to get rid of workers because the cost of living crisis is going to weigh on demand. So yes, the pay numbers might look bleak right now, but at least for now, people have got jobs.
Yes, 100%, although, of course, it's going to be much more expensive. I mean, I have to say that the 3% real wages will be a wake-up call, maybe from the two candidates going to Scotland. What does this, Lizzy, all mean for the Bank of England?
Well, the bank is likely to raise interest rates again at its next meeting. The question is whether to do it by a quarter point or 50 basis points. I don't want to understate how bad the tightness in the labour market is. You've got a story on the terminal today about fields of fresh produce rotting because the farmers can't get the staff to pick the produce. And this is in the middle of a cost of living crisis when food prices are going up. But the bank's probably going to be also more looking at the inflation figures tomorrow. Economists expect the headline rate to rise from 9.4% to 9.8%, so coming up to 5 times the BOE's target. We're expecting it to rise into double digits in the autumn. And beyond the headline rate, officials will be looking at how much inflation is spreading beyond the core items into services as well.